You, are you ready to take the 45-day scale challenge? Come on, let's get it on. Okay, so welcome to the 45-day scale challenge. What this is this is a little system I worked out several years ago and I use with my private students during lessons. It's just a real technique booster, a way to organize your scale practice where you're focusing on the technique, the quality of the sound, the tone that comes from your fingers, the evenness in your playing, the roundness of the notes, all the nice stuff that makes your guitar sound better than just going nuts on the thing. So typically the prerequisites, I guess, would be that you know a decent set of fingerings for all the modes of the major scale, and that you're familiar with how to use a metronome and what 8th notes and 16th notes are. So what you'll find included below is a PDF file, an Acrobat file that you can download, and there will be a little checklist on it. On the checklist, and a little set of instructions too. And on the checklist you'll see that there's a Chromatic Exercise section, and then there is a scale, key accession it's called. So what you do is, this isn't going to form your whole practice routine or anything. We'll call this the warm-up, and as you get good at it and your metronome tempos start going up, you'll find it only takes about 15 minutes to get through the whole thing, 20 if you're going real slow. So what you do is you start off first with a chromatic exercise. You pick one from the list. There's going to be a whole bunch of lists, and they're listed in the form of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, 2, stuff like that. And what they are is they're just chromatic exercises that indicate the firing order of your fingers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1 would be simply 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. Basic enough. So you pick one of those first, and that's going to be your warm-up exercise for that day. So you put on the metronome, and you want to play in 16th notes for this, but not too fast. You want to make sure that you're trying to keep your fingers down and you're getting a real good tone on everything. So 1E and 2E and 3E and something like that. So I'd be... So that gets me there. Now what I do is I'm going to just slide up a fret and continue that pattern, but now descending the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now up. Etc. All the way until your first finger reaches the 17th fret, so you got quite a bit of time, and then all the way back down. So you do this with the metronome, making sure every note is perfect. I made a little note on the page that this isn't a race. What it is it's a technique builder. So worry about your tone, worry about the quality of your playing rather than how fast you're playing right now. We're going to do lots of lessons later about how to play ridiculously fast, but for now, we're going to focus right in on the quality of the notes you're playing. So put that metronome on, don't go crazy, and remember that practice is the art of repetitions, and you don't want to repeat falling off the ledge every time. You want to repeat what you do very well. So find the tempo in which you play it very well, and repeat it like that, and go with that, and gradually push your metronome up over days or weeks or however long it takes, so that you're always pushing yourself but playing very well the whole time. Okay, so that's phase one, the chromatic exercise. So what's happened is you've picked one of these exercises. You've played all the way up to here, 17th fret, and all the way back down. Great. Okay, so now we're ready to move on to the key. So let's say your first day you're going to play in the key of C. So you'll start with a C Ionian scale, grab your favorite fingering for it, and you'll play that along with the metronome. And you'll go first in 8th notes and play the scale through twice in 8th notes. So we've got, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all the way back down. Note, I'm aiming for a clear sound. Okay, do that twice, preferably without stopping, and then bring it into 16th notes. And make sure your starting point of your metronome is so that when you go to the 16th notes, it's not a panic thing, but rather a true 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into 1E into 2E into 3. Very nice. 5 times doing 16th notes. So twice in 8ths and 5 times in 16th notes, and then move up to Dorian, then Phrygian, then Lydian, and get through the whole series of modes. That should take you a little while, and you're doing it along with the metronome, so it's good quality practice. Then once you've completed all that, go to your library of arpeggios that you've learned and play through the arpeggios of the key. Remember, 1 is going to be major, 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished, and then 1 again is major. So play some arpeggios around the key. Do whatever you want, whatever fingerings you want. If you want to work on sweeps one day, if you want to work on alternate picking another day, different types of fingerings, but zone into that key for the day. Once you're done, check off your chromatic exercise, check off your key, and then put it away and move on to whatever else you're going to play, jamming, whatever repertoire you're working on. But you've started off your practice with this 15 or 20 minute routine in that one key. Then you go to bed at night, your brain processes it all, and everybody's happy, and then you start the next day with your next finger exercise and your next key. So you go through the whole list, and you do it every day, and you go through the list 3 times. So that gives you a total of 45 sessions. And if you do that and actually zone in and discipline yourself to follow that routine, I'd be very surprised if you don't notice a tremendous increase in the quality of your playing, the synchronization between your 2 hands, the notes, the roundness of the notes, the tone that's coming out of them, and just your general knowledge of your fretboard will improve greatly if you do that. So I challenge you, improve and do it. Okay, cool.